Right, let's open this bad boy. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Yo, these are clean. Ooh, it's like a metal extension. Okay. Silent as well. Let's try these bad boys on. I can't hear shit. Yo, I can't hear diddly. Wow. Alright. It's gonna be fun to customize. Damn. What's this side? This is wham! Yay! This is oh. Wow! Yay! Yo, this is huge. What? First and foremost, shout out to Logitech for sending me these awesome headphones and speakers. I started off thinking, yeah, let me get the masking tape out, tape up the logo around the sides, get my scalpel out and yada yada yada. Then I was like, nah. that's not gonna run. It's just not gonna work for me. Changed my mind, and you're allowed to change your mind as an artist. And I knew doing the whole masking tape route was just not it. So I bought a pencil. Thought, can I draw on here? This was my first time ever using Posca pens. I've never used these before, so I thought, you know what, let me cover up the logo and then work my art on top of that way. Obviously you had to blow on it because it didn't dry fast. Like I said, I've never used these things before. Here I'm struggling to open it, not understanding how the functions. I'm asking for help, but there's no one here to help me. I eventually figured it out, and yeah, I'm a happy man. Happy man. So I'm used to just getting pens and just using them, right? No, not with these ones. These ones you have to shake the hell out of them for the ink to start flowing and coming towards the nib of the markers. Posca pens, these ones quite thick. I do know there's thinner ones, but couldn't find them in the store that I was in. They only had this size, and I needed them immediately because I needed to customize these bad boys real quick, and I couldn't wait. Go on Amazon, order them, get them. Not next day delivery, I don't think we have that here in Denmark, but 2 days. I was like, nah, I can't wait, I want them now. I was impatient, so I got these thick ass Posca pens, and I had to try and make it work to do this small air phone design type of situation. But as you can see, I'm really focused, I'm dialed in, you know, doing my logo, Love Life. If you guys don't know, I have a reaction channels where I react to different types of content, and Love Life is my merch. As you can see, I'm wearing it right now actually in the video. So I decided to do that logo all around the headphones, just the one ear, and then the other side, this represents the love part, and the life part I chose Planet Earth as like the emote that I use to represent life, and that's what I'll be designing on the other side. So yeah, I was thinking too many different things. In the beginning I was like, am I just gonna draw the Love Life logo large in the middle, just one, or do I want to put multiple? Because you know, I'm a freehand artist. Normally I just freestyle things and just go straight into it. We're going on to the other side again. Shake, 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 and shake again. Drawing a circular shape freehand because that's just what I do. And yeah, man, I was just like, am I gonna draw one big one, or am I gonna draw multiple little ones and then add like musical notes and stuff? Because I use these headphones for my reaction channel most of the time, so I was like, I want this headphones to represent that. So that's the reason why I went for the whole Love Life. And yeah, it was turning out pretty well. Here I should have put a bit of tape. As you can see, the ink was starting to go on the side of the headphones, and I was like, yeah. But luckily you got the white Posca pen to kind of cover up my mistake, if you want to call it that. So drawing the blue circles, and obviously having to wait for it to dry before I can start applying the green ink. So in that meantime, I'm coming back in with the white pen to clean up some lines, make things look smooth, make things look sharp, make things look tasty. Just look at these strokes. Jeez. Looking clean. Yeah, having to wait for the pens to dry was long, and I'm pretty impatient, but you would think the opposite because I draw in ballpoint pen, so I should have some level of patience. But I wasn't with this. I was like, why do I just have to keep waiting, keep blowing for this thing to dry? I don't know. No. This is not for me. just because I'm used to using ballpoint pen, it's instant ink, it dries straight away. Why am I here waiting? So again, like I said, I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. I'm way out of my comfort zone. Also, the shape of the headphones, the ones I customized a few years back, were a bit easier to customize, whereas simply because it was flat, this is like a oval type of shape. As you can see, it's very curved, so it was hard to draw on the sides and stuff. I had to keep on holding the headphones up, so it was like holding it up and drawing at the same time was not it. Once both sides were done, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I was like, let's bring in the black Posca pen and start adding the musical signs, because obviously I react to music mainly and other things, but mainly music, and headphones are mainly used for music. So I was like, okay, that kind of works. That was the idea of the design, and it turned out pretty well, man. And I was pretty surprised with myself, my artistic skills, you know, first time using these Posca pens and it's turning out like this. Did myself proud. But again, I had to really be careful with the ink smudging, because like I said, it doesn't dry straight away. So I just had to keep that in the back of my head. Musa, be careful. Make sure you don't touch nothing. Be careful. You might touch something. Be careful. And there we have it. Adding the last bit of final touches. You know, going over lines multiple times, because sometimes they will fade a little bit. And I was like, nah, we don't just do one layers. We got to do like 2 or 3. I ended up having to come back to this anyways, simply because when I had to start designing the top part, which we're getting to now, I don't know if you guys can see the headphones, but the part that I designed first is on the desk and it keeps rubbing because I'm keep moving the headphones. So a part of the designs that I did earlier got scratched, so I had to end up going back anyways and redoing those a little bit. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. I didn't have nowhere to put these or place these. I had to hold it up by myself, and it was quite annoying having to hold it up and draw at the same time. But you do with what you have. The key with this was just really taking my time, not rushing it, trying to get the design right. I did use the pencil here as well. This is more of like a sponge type of feel, so this was a bit easier to draw on. And then the other side, I do know when you're using Posca pens, you're supposed to sand down like some of the rough areas, and then use the Posca pen, and it's easier for it to stay on, which I did do on the other side. But this kind of material, you can't really sand it down, but it did absorb the ink. As you can see, it's pretty shiny, fairly fast. I did have to wait like 3-4 minutes for it to dry before I could add the green layer on top, but it was okay. I was just doing other stuff. I was watching Smallville while designing this. That's like my comfort show right now. I know it's like 10 seasons. Let me know in the comment section, what's your comfort like show when you're watching, when you're drawing or something, when you're creating art or studying or something. What's your comfort show? Mine right now is Smallville. Yeah, so that's what I was watching whilst doing this. Here we are adding the Love Life typography. I went for like a bubble writing type of look to make it look kind of funky. Again, I didn't want the letters to touch each other, so I had to be very careful here. Like I said, I'm having to hold up the headphones as well, not on a flat surface, so it made everything 3-4 times more difficult to do because I'm having to hold the headphones up. As you see, it's shiny, but 2-3 minutes it dried pretty fast just because of the material that's spongy. I don't even know what it is. And then we're gonna put life on the other side, but instead of an eye we put 1 to represent the 1 life we have. Adding extra touches. Here it is. You can see it looks pretty sick, pretty nice. I'm happy with it, man. Really happy with it. Little clean up there, little clean up. Now we're getting on to the big boy. I didn't even know what to do here. I was like, am I gonna write if it's nice we play it twice, which is another slogan of mine on my reaction channel? Am I gonna do the same thing, music notes, the Love Life logo? What am I gonna do? Thinking. I was like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like music bars. I don't know if you guys like, you know, when a music's playing and the bars come up, the different bars to show the level of the noise. I thought, let me do that and use the exact same colors I did for the headphone, which is black, green, red, and light blue, and just keep going all the way around. Now, one of the problems I was thinking I was gonna have was obviously getting it all the way around, like balance the colors, make it match, like go all the way around evenly. Somehow, I don't know what kind of magic I was doing. I didn't really measure the distance of the whole circumference of the whole speaker. I just went with it. And somehow it evened out all the way around. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Maybe I just got superpowers. But yeah, starting off, I was just doing it and I was thinking, yo, why is this not absorbing the ink? But again, it's a different material to the sponge, to the side of the headphones. So I literally worked on 3 different types of material. This was taking forever to dry, 1, and it just wasn't soaking up the ink. There was a point where I was like, yo, looking at my fingers, I'm like, why have I got ink on my fingers? Why are my fingers got ink? Like, what was going dry? I'm out here trying to blow, trying to do everything. I'm sitting back thinking, should I give it about 10 minutes? And then I'm like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. We gotta keep it moving. My hands already got ink on them, so why waste time and sit around? So I just kept on going, different levels, trying to make it look cool and all that. Yeah, man, this was fun. This was a good idea, because I didn't want to have it, because I want the speaker to be able to use outside, 1 thing, and 2, I want it to be pretty simple. I didn't want anything complicated on the speakers, you know, like text and stuff. I was like, the headphones is enough. We've got the Love Life on the top, you got the design on the side. This one I want to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm glad I went this route instead of making it overly complicated and adding some crazy patterns or something like that. Looked pretty cool. And the masking tape did come into use, as you see. I added it at the bottom. Yeah, didn't waste no masking tape. Look, all full circle. How did it, like, how? Full circle, and it's even, like there's an equal amount of black, red, blue, and green all the way around. I don't know how I did it. I really don't know, guys. Don't ask me questions. Well, that is it. That's the final. Look at this. Jeez, I've got the headphones on the speakers there, looking cool and that. There's a few photos so you guys can see. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.